this is not only a marijuana revolution, this is also a scientific revolution. They didn't allow marijuana to be tested or investigated in any meaningful way, and they're just getting around to it now. And these books that these guys are coming out with are letting us know the cutting edge of science as it relates to marijuana. We got another one right here for you. The guy up here is going to call us Marijuana Gateway to Health, how cannabis protects us from cancer and Alzheimer's. And as you can see, I'm an old guy, and I'm really interested in how cancer protects me from, where the hell am I? All right, Clint, where are you? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to give it up for a very smart man, the author, Clint Werner.
Thank you everybody in Seattle and affiliated with this amazing event. This is unbelievable to me, and I just want to thank all the security and the support staff and the volunteers, because they're so polite, they're so thoughtful, and they really know how to deal with people, and it's just beautiful. But what I want to tell you today is that we all need to become active agents of change and fight for the legalization of cannabis and the freedom of marijuana. And the reason we need to do this is not because it's just the injustice of harassing people who enjoy it, but because this plant is a natural ally of human health. This plant produces chemicals that replicate almost identically chemicals we produce in our body that are intended to prevent the rise of disease, interrupt any disease processes we have come into our bodies, and trigger repair mechanisms that we need to get over the damage the disease processes have done. It is amazing. Cannabis is the most powerful, biologically therapeutic plant known to mankind. There's no arguing this now. Science supports it. Every time our government has done science to try and prove how harmful this plant is, they find out that the opposite is true. They tried to prove that it causes lung cancer. They found out that chronic long-term marijuana smokers have up to a 37% reduction in lung cancer compared to non-smokers. Chronic long-term marijuana smokers have up to a 67% reduction in the incidence of head and neck cancer compared to non-smokers. Researcher from Ohio, a neurologist, said the best way to protect yourself from Alzheimer's disease is to take it 1 puff a day of marijuana. That's enough to give you significant protection from the damage that causes Alzheimer's disease. When we get out there and we reach out to the people who do not know this and who are not interested in cannabis or marijuana, we're going to make a big change, and we're going to win, because there's no one out there who's more afraid of cannabis than they are Alzheimer's disease, unless they're already having severe mental problems. And so everybody needs to learn the science, take it with you, start conversations with your friends and family and your people you meet on the street, and tell them this is a new branch of science. It's only about 15 years old, and researchers have discovered this, that these chemicals in cannabis are very similar to the chemicals that maintain our vitality and keep us healthy and dynamic. And I want to tell you one other thing. If you'll do this, if you'll be a part of this, winning this movement, when you come to the end of your life and you're lying there and you're dying, you'll be able to smile the same stony smiles you've been smiling this weekend, because you will know that you were a part of something that really mattered. You are working to free people from imprisonment and to help people relieve their suffering and to avoid premature death. That's what we're here about. So I think everybody take the Jack Herrera pledge to work for marijuana legalization every day of your life until you turn 85 or die, or until we win. And we are going to win, and we're not going to have to wait till we're 85, because the science keeps coming in and it says marijuana use is health positive behavior. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, all right. That's what I'm talking about.